Hey y'all, it's Morgan again. I'm over here at Twin Peaks on Calypso. I just grabbed me a daily mission. We're going to try to get enough daily tokens to be able to buy another rifle. And I happened to get Diripi to hunt. I had those Hornets that I did over on Arcadia, and had to kill about 500,000 of them. And now this time I have to do the Diripi hunting challenge. This is good for 1 token. I've already killed 24, but I thought I'd show you guys in case there are some new people out here that don't know how to get the daily missions. It's real simple. You find yourself one of these mission terminals. They're at a lot of the service centers and the major teleporters, and you just click on that, and you'll have a selection. I happen to have mining challenge and a manufacturing challenge active, and I've actually got a level 2 hunting challenge active also, but we're going to do the number 1 today, and it happened to be Diripis. So I went on the wiki and looked up some locations for them, and I believe the best one for us is over by Zykion. It's right. Let me bring it out here. We are here. We're going to teleport over here to Zykion. And where we're going to go is right over here. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Down here to Zykion Citadel. I feel like I'm in a disco with this music. So anyway, we're going to go over here. One of the reasons why I decided on this one was because excuse me, it just happens to be 1 TP jump away what kind of robot that is. Get out of the way. Let's see that robot. And he disappeared before I could identify him. Anyway, we're going to go right there. Let's get the map out. Let's hang that up. Yeah. So, our weapon for the day is the Piron PBP 17. It happens to be a BLP weapon. I have some I want to use up, and so we're using it. It has excellent durability. It's only wow, mercy. It's only 56%, 57% efficiency, but I can live with that. You go with what you got. It does 25 damage, and we get 85 attacks per minute, so that's a pretty good turnover. So, having got that stuff out of the way, tuck that map up there. We need to get over here on the, I believe we're going to be right down in here. Let me arm myself. Now we're cooking. I see that I have done this before because I'm rank 6 on the codex. I'm going to go down here and get this single one. As the, well, I seem to have attracted a few of them. As the, come on. There you are. As the description said, these things like to I can't get that thing to, there we go, finally. These things like to get in the cracks in the ground, and so it's hard to see the things coming. You're used to seeing mobs on the radar, and you figure that as they approach, you can see them, but it's not the case with these things. We have up to guardians here. They go from young to guardians. And even though I know I was here before, you know, on a previous hunt, I don't remember how far inland I can go and still have these things. Sometimes, you know, the first place you find them is not particularly the best place, but I know that they're in the area. I will go where the red dot is, though. A red dot is a red dot. Ooh, I got a couple of red dots now. Even though I can't see them because they're so small. One thing to do is use your auto target. And here's a few. I'm in my Muska armor because one-on-one these things aren't so bad. You know, they have a bit of a sting to them. I don't remember what kind of damage they do, but I'm sure it's something like penetration or something. Saved him from a drowning by shooting him. But I was saying, if you only had these things coming at you one at a time, it might not be, you know, might be something you could easily survive. You might have to heal every once in a while, but because you're liable to get swarmed, it's good to put on some armor. Come on. Let's go. There. When they're in the ground, the auto target doesn't want to pick them up. Well, I hadn't noticed it, but I have my mission complete. Got my daily token. Killing 50 of those got us 23 animal eye oil, 14 weak cloth extractors, and 6.9k or 69k shrapnel. Where'd that boy go? I got to get away from him. Come on up out of the ground, little sumbitch. There. So let's fly back. everybody ought to seriously consider and I'm only up to 30.5 on my level 6 codex, but everybody ought to consider getting one of these lancers. These things are pretty handy. You're able to deploy them in a tight spot. You're able to get in and out of some areas where if you had a slept near, or you know, your quad or a helicopter or something like that, you might not be able to land one of those things, but this little rascal you can drop that puppy anywhere you want it. Pick her up. Let's go see how our token count is before we say goodbye. There we go. Token count is 78. I need 80 for my gun, and so it shouldn't be long. And our loot for those 50 was $1.15 for the animal eye oil, 14 cents for the extractor, and 7 ped for the shrapnel. So 7, 8, 8.5 ped, we'll say. Not real productive loot wise, but I'm one token closer to getting my gun. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all. Take care.